Hi, my name is Sangeeta and I'm from Market Research Company. And there are no right and wrong answers if we are going to have a conversation, whatever your opinions, and that is the only right answer for us. So we will going to start and so tell me about you and introduce yourself. My name is Neelam and there are 4 members in my family and I have 2 kids, one son and one daughter. And my husband runs a business. Okay. And you were telling me about your family. We are 4 family members. We have 2 kids, one son and one daughter. And he runs a business unit, like we work together. And how do you spend your time? Like, are you asking about the whole day? Like, there's so many things to do, a lot of things. Like, we start the day in the morning and like the school is started and to wake up in the morning to make them their breakfast and to give them breakfast and the maid comes after that and then we get my own time because and then I have to spend my day because my kids come around 2:30. If I have to go to the parlor with my friends or somewhere, even if I have to go to the shopping, so we cannot go far off because there's just short time we get in between because the kids has to come. Then we have lunch together when the kids come back. Then my kids also get the study time. They start studying because obviously they use TV and laptops when they come back. So whatever they have to do, evening time they used to go to the parks or even they have tuitions to go and study. Like they can go to the group and study. Even there's there are kids in the society also who comes and get togethers and go to study. If I talk about the weekdays, this is about the weekdays, and weekends we obviously go somewhere sometime. Saturday we are 3 together because the factory is obviously there it is working, and we all 3 has, if we make a program and if we want to go somewhere, if we 3 of us, then we may go to breakfast and having lunch, and then everything is delayed that day. Sundays we of course go for the fine dining outings, and we of course go to watch a movie. Even if we have to go to my mother, like maternal home, we obviously go there. Even if I have to go to in-laws house, so we go around. So weekends are different, of course. Even if I have to call my friends, or even we have to go to our friend's house. So these are the things we do. So how much time do you spend with your family in a day? We have like the whole day spent with the family. It's nothing like that, the whole day. Any changes you've seen? Like, did you notice, observed any changes like before and recently, or now that you're no change? Earlier, 24 hours we were together, right? But that's even he was not going to the factory, my kids were not going to the school, we all were together because schools were closed and the factory, it has been 1 year that the factory is still running now, but school, it was not on, it were not, the schools were not open, but yeah, now the schools are even open. Now tell me about you also. I'm really fond of cooking and gardening, and I really love inviting guests at my place, at my home. There are so many new things which I really want to explore. What do I say? Like anything, if any art, if I have to look at that and if I think it's really great, I want to explore. and gardening. So these are the things, new things. I'm really fond of learning new things. I really like that. So where do you see? I'm a kitchen garden member. So I do have taken training for all of these things, like gardening. Like Google is also there, Facebook is there, and extra classes is also there. So everything is online now. This is the best thing. You save your time, like for going there and coming from there. So this saves time. So on any platform you can, even on Zoom meetings are there now. Like since how are you living here? Since how long are you living here? My son is my son was 2 years when we shifted here, so I think it has been 16 years now. So I think I'm living here before that, so I think it has been around 16 years now we are living here. Why did you choose to live in this neighborhood or here? Actually, we were living with my with my in-laws. We were living in Kalkaji, but then what happened, we had to separate. Okay, and they were not liking me much, my in-laws, so I thought we have to separate now. And then we started finding, we were looking for properties. I had to come to east of Kailash actually, because this is the central place of South Delhi. This is the heart of South Delhi. So if we talk about, how GK is also great, but I've lived here in South Delhi and practically I know this place, how good and great places. There's no issue of parking, and the people in the neighborhood, they have good bondings, and we have good relations with them. So if a new person comes and changes, a lot of changes happen, because a world is small, and if we call somebody in some other place, they will have to come and they will ask for the parking and everything. And all of a sudden, if you have to move from here, you cannot think of this. You will have to call, and then you will think that you have to remove the car, you have to. So I think all these things, full, parking is available, and classy people are living here. So I think very good people lives here. Do you use, do you use in neighborhood and everything around you? So are you satisfied with everything? If I compare with, in all over the Delhi, if I'm comparing, okay, I think this is the best, because this is in the mount. It's actually above, and greenery is a lot, like a lot of greenery is near us. And in my locality, if you see, there are a lot of greenery. Even in my gate, name plants are there. When the wind blows, I think you can't imagine, if you are sitting here, you will like walking around, because you will feel it. There's so much air and so much wind. You get a lot of oxygen. And I think it's the best area to live here. So are you satisfied? Yes, I'm totally, fully satisfied. If I talk about Delhi's pollution and polluted Delhi, then I think here I'm really satisfied. And if I talk about you and your family members, so of course, what do they all do for a healthy lifestyle? We go for a walk every morning. Not my kids, but yes, I and my daughter. She dances also, and she does aerobics, and my son plays football. So I think for them this is okay, but for me, I do yoga and walk. That's fixed for me. So what's the most concern for you? I don't want pollution at all, because if I talk about the nature and trees, because we are very concerned, so the pollution is there a lot. If I talk about the health concerns, so what are your concerns? And if I talk about the life, okay, in overall life, food, pollution, traffic, food, even if I talk about food habits, and if I talk about food habits, all of these things, we obviously have concerns for everything. Do you do anything special for your family or for your own health to manage and to take care? Yes, of course, for both. Even I do it for the environment and for my family. I will let you know. Like if for my kids, I've fixed that on Sundays you will binge or fine dining, you will, or not every week, only one or twice a week we will go, not every day. Or it's not like you can order Zomato or Swiggy any time of the day. That's not necessary. But yes, you will have you will have bread and pulses once because that's needed. And for kids, they will have it because they can't repeat bread and pulses, but then I make something else. But if concerns, I have my own little small garden. I segregate the dust, and I obviously make two segregation, like for, bins for different things. I segregate all the items for food, and for there's a drum I collect water. All the plants are, all the plants need water, so I think I store it. So these are the things which I do sometimes. Other than food, for your and your family, what are the other things which you try and do? And what else, what do you think that should be there for the family? We are updated, we go for health checkups and tests for teeth or even for the whole body. And of course we walk, so that we should give something to our body, we should make our body feel something. We give more attention to the salads, and we make different types of salads because it gives us a good taste. Because you cannot eat one salad all the time. You make different types of salads also for the taste. So what about the skins? How do you take care of your skin? Do you think that there will be skin problems? Yes, of course. Why not? If you touch something, maybe you get a skin problem. Do you feel any breathing problems? What do you feel? What should be done if you don't have any breathing problems in life? We can prevent. We are living in a polluted city, and we cannot even prevent. We can do something at our home, but outside, what will you do? Of course you will have congestion. What do we say that if we put air purifier sometimes at home, if we are sleeping in a room, and we will get air purifier. Or if we have taken about the AC, then we would want more filters. There are some things in air conditioners also. Or even I tell my kids, you know you have to blow balloons also. I tell my kids to, what do you think? The respiration keeps going, and it's better for respiration. You will get to know that whether you're able to blow a balloon, you will get to know how your respiratory system is going on. Why is this concern? Because in Delhi, there's a high concern, and we are at high risk about the environment, because we can get respiratory problems from the environment. And a problem of sugar. Okay, these are diseases. Any type of disease. We are getting up at any time, sleeping at any time. We are eating anything at any time. We have to control all of these things. We have to take it. So what we will do, I'm very happy that you are telling me in so detail, and let's move forward. And now you are my guide right now, okay? And I really want to have a home tour of your house. Like a guide tells you all the things when we visit there, right? These are the things which tells you all about that thing. So I would want you to take me through your house. As we move forward, we will of course talk on all the things which I'm going to ask you. So I will start when I will ask you, like, that it's, yes, sometimes I'm understanding. Recently, I don't, like, we just had it done, right? What we do is, if I talk about air conditioners, so what kind of AC do you have in your house? LG, it's of LG. I think in all rooms, LG AC is there. Okay. So let's start towards, and let's have a, look at your house. Okay, of course, why not? So let's start from the main entrance, or how do you want? Okay, as you wish. So this is our drawing room, and the entrance is from here. This is our drawing room. This is the entrance. And the AC is installed there. This is LG's brand AC. And in winters, it gives you heat, and in summers, it gives you coolness. So is it, do you feel satisfied? It's totally perfect for you. It's totally fine for us. So is it a dual? Yes, it's dual. Any other functions which you would like to tell me? This is the special one. So why did you install the AC here? Because it's the center point of the hall. If others are there, if others are sitting in the other side, it's not like some people are, addressing the, coolness, but others are not. So I think that's why. No, the engineer told me, even we have our own thinking that we have to put the AC in the center, because that's the main feature. They can, says, blow out the air. So that's when it will cool the AC. This is the best place, I think, because it's in center. That's the main thing. It's in center. Any problems you face because of the installation or the AC here? No, no, no. With the AC, no, no. Let's move to the other room. This is the dining area. And we've installed the AC there. Okay. Let me have a look, please. Yeah, of course. This is our kitchen. This is LG. Same models at the same time we installed it. Same models of LG. Because even when we eat, we want the AC because it's too hot. And we are, even if they're sitting here, even if we are, watching TV, then also we want TV. Because instead of installing here, actually the width is less. And so that's why we have put it here. But here it is equal. It gives you equal space and equal, air will blow out to everybody and everybody will feel it. No, there's no problem in the installation anywhere. Like for every air conditioner, all the units are outside. It's in this backyard, and the other bedroom, it's behind the bedroom only. Okay, I will show you. So actually I've put it like it was very, very easy to put it here. So why did you put it here? No, actually, when did you put it? Like 4 years ago. Okay. This is our bedroom. And because we have put it here because it spreads everywhere, the air spreads everywhere. If you put a back of the bedroom, I think then it will come on our face. So I think it's internal. It's inside the wall because it's too small. The backyard is just behind the wall. And which AC is same AC, LG, same model, everything is same. All the 5 models are same. We bought all of them at the same time. No problems with any of them. But the drawing room, I think it was lengthy. But here, it was very easy to install. It was a lengthy process in the drawing room, but here it was very easy. The unit is behind. The unit here, because beside it, there's a washroom. So that's why the unit is behind. Any other place? Yes, my son's bedroom. So this is my son's bedroom. And air purifier is also here in his room only. Why? Because he is most concerned that what if we have a problem? What if I have a problem of breathing? So that's why he thinks about all of these things. So I've put it in his room. I think outside, let's go outside. Okay. This is our garden. I told you. So drawing rooms, it is outside, yes. Look at here now. Any problem installing the outdoor unit? No, this is the easiest because you have the ground floor. So it's very easy for them to put it. They just, any electrician or engineer can do it. Like it was so easy to put it. And what about the water which drops out of it? No, no. No, the water comes out from here and outside. There's no need for anything to, we don't have any concern because the water comes out. There's no need actually. So my daughter's room AC, I told you, and this is for my daughter's room. This is my daughter's room AC, for the daughter's room AC unit. Actually, sometimes there's no one here, and no one is concerned. So I think it doesn't cause any issue or any problem. I told you when we renovated at that time, the walls were getting, repaired and everything was happening. So at that time only, we hired somebody and then they put it here. Yeah, everything was done before. And my son's bedroom and the common area and my bedroom. For all these three areas, this is our backyard, like I told you. This one, there was a shield, so I was not able to get you outside from there because it's covered. This is my backyard. I would have shown you, but it's covered and you won't be able to see it. This is part of my home only. And these are the two. These are the other two. No, nothing was needed at that time. They just come and they just install it. It's very simple. They put the stairs, they uses the stairs and they were able to climb and then get up there and they installed it. It was very, very easy. There's a little bit of problem. I think there's a little bit of problem with this, but I can't tell you properly. I will let you know later. if you talk about air conditioners, the air conditioners you bought, how many air conditioners did you bought at the same time? 5. Okay, so you bought all 5 air conditioners together at the same time. Yes, yes. Because at that time only we had to do so many things like painting. There were other things also which were pending. So we also changed. We all everything was done together, because this is the thing, you cannot do it on everyday basis. Like you cannot call the plumber the other day, or it causes a lot of problems and issues. So it's not everyday task. So you want everything to be done at one time, at one moment. Yes, yes. From where did you buy all the offline? How many years it has been? In 19, I got the renovation done. So I think everything was done at that year. It's ground floor. Everything we had to do airtight. We had to put silicone on it. We had to paste it. So we have to put it also. So that's why. Before pandemic. Okay. And why did you buy? From where did you Vijay Sales? Why did you buy? It's not like we also went to Croma. We went to Kalkaji also. We went to so many showrooms, but we got the best deal from Vijay Sales. So we got it from there. What do you mean by sales? All over discount and the pricing which we're getting from it. Okay. From where did you get the information about these air conditioners, and or what and which air conditioner you would want to buy? From where did you get the information? Earlier we had the air conditioners, they were plain. No heating system was there. So I used to think we don't want different things. What do you mean by things? We have to put extra heater, coil heaters. You have coil, and you have negatives. There's so many negatives of coils, so we don't want to keep that. So I cannot even tolerate. Okay, so it's a thing. What do we say? The heaters I cannot tolerate. And I always wanted that it should be conditioner and it should work as it is. So from where did you get to know that you have to buy this AC? When you go and you have so many queries, you check on online or word of mouth, you ask other people, and one to one you have a talk like how the air conditioner is. Even if you visit to the showroom, the shopkeeper, you talk to the salesman, and you get a lot of knowledge. And from where did you get to know about this? I knew that there's an air conditioner like this because it's very strange in today's world, but I will let you know. In December in 2019, I did a get together. It was a religious ceremony, and it was too cold. It was a very, very, very cold day. It was super cold day, and everybody was saying that you chose a really wrong day to to get us together for a religious ceremony. So I thought, because everything was different, we had to decorate. There's so many things to do on that day. Everyone was invited, everyone came, and they were saying it's too cold, it's too cold. I will show you the pictures. They were packed, they were wearing everything. So then I switched it on, and then after some time they were not even wearing any sweaters, jackets, because it was too hot after that. And everybody was saying I have to now switch it off, because it's, and then you feel so happy that you have something, because everybody feels satisfied. And they asked me, so many of them, this is a really great system, we don't have any idea about it. So it happens when we have a curiosity of something and we have that thing, then of course we feel good. There should be a system like this. And why do we use the old things? In Delhi, the weather, it's so harsh. Either it's summer or either it's winter. In summer, you want really thin clothes, and in winters, you want more and more clothes to wear. So how did you get to know? And from where did you get to know? that if you talk about this AC, like you have chosen 5 of them, right? All 5 ACs. So I'm totally understanding that you're telling me this feature, but how and where did you get to know, and how you decided? I asked the salesman in the showroom only, and I asked, do we have conditioners with heat, like both the things in one, like both things? Yes, he showed me these and these, that this is Samsung and this provides you all of these things. So they were telling me like this. How did you decide then after looking at all of those things? In LG, I think because it's a tested company since 20 years, I'm I'm also using other products, and I think I'm satisfied with the after sale service. So the main thing about us and what you want is after sale services. I Either it's German, either it's India. You know, after sale services is very, very important. The strongness is fine, but we obviously want after sale services. And I think I'm satisfied because of that. So what did you ask them to get? No, what did you ask? I asked the pricing, and I told him that I don't want to at a really higher price and after sales price, which will make it easier for me or any other or a brand. Even if I'm having, what if I'm having a problem and if there's no salesman? So I think all those things shouldn't be there, that I'm not. So you had a price budget in your mind? Yes, around 50,000, 50, in between 50,000 to 60,000. Any inconvenience when you were deciding or when you were purchasing? Like there's a purchase process, of course, when you go and buy something. So any inconvenience at any step? No. Because any questions I asked, I got all the answers. And it is such a good, what do we say? It's such a good showroom. It's famous. I don't think there's no such problem. They deal in a really good way. After sales services, they attend you. I think everything is there. Like we say that, what were the things which were there in your mind? You know, there are a few things which you, like you told me price is one thing, then you told me after sales services, and then afterwards anything else which was there in your mind before deciding and pre-deciding? In air conditioner, I wanted it shouldn't break down, you know, it should not break down in a few time. And I knew that it's famous, so it will not break down, or it will not break down in some time. I don't want to call somebody every other day or in a few days to come and, you know, get it together to make it better. I don't want time to time services. That I will do, that it's okay. You know, I see so many complaints from others, you know, gas leakage, something or something, that there's problem in the servicing, but touch wood, in this, no problems I've faced. How did you decide about the ton of the AC? Actually, I have to look at the area. if if an AC, Delhi is harsh weather, if I say, it's not possible to cool it one ton. If this hall is so huge and so big, so definitely we will go for a higher ton. And if you would have installed 1 ton AC, I think it wouldn't have done anything. You knew when you went to the showroom that you would you decided that which ton? No, the tons I did not decide, but of course I knew. In both the bedrooms, it was window AC, and it was 1 ton each. The ACs were 1 ton, but it used to super cool. But when you put and install split AC, it does not give that much effect if it's 1 ton as compared to the window one. So I just got the idea, like if the size is this much, will it, like the room size is this much, will it work it there? So they gave me an advice. They advised me which ton to go for. Okay, fine. So you told him about the space and then he advised you. Yes, that's it. Apart from, you also told me that you were looking for a dual AC. Any other function related you were considering while purchasing? Actually, what happens, any air conditioner which are there, which are coming, they have common features. The temperature, they show the temperature. One more thing, there's visibility there. There's visibility of temperature, but some of the air conditioners have temperatures written on the remotes, but here you can see, you can even look at the AC. If somebody's sleeping, they won't look at the remote all the time, but this has a feature, it used to show the temperature also. It was a revolving feature. If it's still, or the direction feature, vertical or horizontal, so it had that feature here. So I think it's better because it used to distribute there equally. These are little things which we have to think, and these are the things which are here or not. We have to look like what are the things, any other thing, any other function. And the company also say the electricity consumption is low. We obviously look upon that also. We, for example, if I would have understood Samsung and it would have more consumption, then I wouldn't be like, I would leave it. Even I would consider any brand if they would give me all the things, features. When we are talking about design, what was in your mind about the air conditioners or about the design? Now, at that moment, I was not thinking about the design, but now what I see is more advanced, and see, technology will be increased. There will be development of technology each day, every day. And after buying something, you think that I should have waited. Now I've made a mistake. Now you regret that I must have waited a few more, I must have waited. You think these things that I should have waited. It's 19, 20, 20. It is 3 years. And I think there's so many beautiful designs with colors. Now I think of all those things, but at that time I was not thinking. There was a combination of beige in my house, so I thought it will be merged, and I didn't want any dark color at that time. I wasn't I didn't want that I've put on something in my house. I didn't want that, so that's why I chose this color. So you thought at that time, right? You thought about the color? Yes, I thought about the color. I did not want red or gold, any dark color. Like you've seen in the in my kitchen, there's no color like red or green. I have white and beige combination of colors in my house. So what do you think? What's more important for you? Design, the features, the functionality? I think important is design. It's very, very important, because if you do something, if you buy something equally, I think equally it's important. You can't compromise with the design also. But no, if you have to choose about between, see, practically, of course, I will go for the features, but I can't compromise with the design, because of course I would want it to work it for me. I have to use it, and I would want that the AC should work for me. But of course, I will go for the design also. I think next step or next thinking will be the designing. So you told me, like, you also went for other brands. You was shown other brands also, like Samsung, and you told me. I'm thinking, let me think. There's a Japanese brand also which was shown to me. Maybe you can tell me some names, then I'll think. What was this deciding? I think Samsung was a nearby deciding brand. The pricing was also okay. I'm not able to recall the name. I think Hitachi, the price was above my expectation. So I think, but the features I was getting in LG, every feature was there, so I went for it. After sales services, I had a lot of trust in LG. I have actually. The company, trustworthy company, and fine. You also told me that Vijay Sales, when you went, you had price in your mind. What did he do? So actually, we had a full package. We got a little discount, like they were doing it for everyone actually. Maybe I would have bought from Vijay Sales because I had trust in it. Even if the store is not giving me discount, but I trust, so I would have bought it from there only. What about the old ACs? I've given to the scrap dealer. You disposed it off? Yes, yes, yes. I disposed it off. So you gave it to the scrap dealer, right? No, they are a phone call away. They ask you, and even they walk around. So I think so. I had to give it to them. There was no problem of disposing of. No, no, no. Actually, when these ACs were to be installed, at that time only we disposed it off on the same day. And I just want to know your everyday schedule and everyday usage of the air conditioners, like the fan, everything, like the ACs, air conditioners, fans. Like, how do you use them in a day from morning? And what is the feature which you're using the most out of it? Which feature you're using? I think temperature. Mostly I go for the temperature it is used. And what else, and why do you use it? When we keep it at a power mode, like if we are coming from outside, or even if I am coming out of kitchen, I would want a powerful mode, because we are sweating and we are tired, so we really feel cold. So I think temperature, and we say that we have to increase it, so 20 to 24 we increase it according to the weather. So mostly temperature is used. And the heating function, what about the heating function? In winters only. But what do you use the most? What do you mean how to use it? No, there's just you have an option of shifting here in the remote. You just change it, you just press it, and then it starts. That's your own wish at what level you have to keep it. So you just set it. You don't need it. In winters, I think it is constant. You don't have to, reset it all the time. So do you keep it on all the time in winters, or sometimes you use it? In winters also, December, I think whole December, the whole month of December and January also, we use it. It is used. In September, you don't, but October, the winter starts. So sometime we used to, start, you used to use it for a little bit of time, but in December, in January and even February also, we used to use it because it's super cold, in these winters. In my kids' room, they use it all night long, but in my room, I will use it till 1 o'clock at night or 2 o'clock. But for kids, yes, they use it all the time. Because, I feel less cold, so I think that's why I use it less. So overall, what's your opinion on your satisfaction level? I am totally satisfied. The place which used to occupy the heater, there were different types of heaters which used to occupy my space. Like, this is the heater I want, or this is the heater which I would want. Then the light which is there on the heater, you've seen lights, you get it in your eyes. That's very, very irritating. But it takes a lot of space in my bedroom. If I put it here, then it causes a problem for me to open the cupboard if I put it there. And in front of the washroom, you can't put a huge heater there, so it takes a lot of space. But yes, then there's a problem of storage when the winters are over, you're getting. So I think these are and electricity, as comparison, if you compare it with this, then the electricity for those heaters, it consumes a lot of electricity. So what are the good things, or what are the things you like about this? You don't have the problem of, convenience of storing or, removing it, or here and there. And what happens with the heat, the old ones heaters, in all the bedrooms, there's a plug, but here in my bedroom, the plug is really far off. So it will keep on going on, because we have the laziness in us that we can't get up and then go and switch it off. So here with this product, there's a lot of convenience. You just use the remote and then you go for it. If you have to tell somebody the best feature of this AC, the air conditioner, the air feature, it's a kiss blowing feature. So whatever you want to have, like the recent example, my friend renovated, she has decorated so beautifully, and she installed, and she was like, I am so stupid when I did when I did the renovation, everything, she thought, why not, I've gone with that air conditioner. So because she bought it online, so they denied it for this. So she's now so regretful that she missed such an important thing. Anything which is the least favorite of this air conditioner, which I didn't want it, why is it there, and there's no use of this feature for me, least important or least favorite or least used, no, nothing, there's nothing like that. Or you think you don't use it. I think I don't use the Tyler one. The timer I don't use. I don't give much concern because I just switch it on. I don't feel like my kids are too small or I have to put a timer or this. I don't put timers. Any other function other than the timer which you don't use it at all? I use hot, cold. I use temperature. And what else? I use almost every feature. And the settings. I use the settings. I don't use timer. No timer. I don't use timer. Or I don't even use fan mode. Because either I will have to use the cool mode or the hot mode. So that's the only. You don't use fan mode? Because no, we have to cool it. So that's why I don't use fan mode also. Okay, timer is the only feature you don't use? Yes, no timer is used. Any feature which you haven't tried or used it? No, I've used all the features, but yeah, these are the timer I don't use, I've told you. Like maybe my kids use it, they keep a timer for 2 hours and then they sleep and it gets off. I think then they use it. I don't use it. So from what month till what month do you use air conditioners for coolness? From March. It starts from March. The coolness and the cooling of the air conditioner: March, April, May, June, July, August, September. No. September. October mid, you use air conditioner. But after mid-October, the winter starts. Earlier, the first concern is like you were feeling cold. But now October mid, you use the air conditioner. 8 months in Delhi, it's too hot, and 4 months, it's winters and cold. When do you switch it on and when do you switch it off in these months? The moment we enter the room, we start it. And it's very interesting when my school, when my kids are coming from school, before they enter the house, I keep it on. And what my kids say? They say that I want a cool and cold room when we enter the house after school. So they come what time? 2:30, and I switch it on around 2 p.m. for both of them. Yes. In their bedrooms I switch it on because they have separate rooms. They change there when they come back. When they were small, so one AC was go. I used to switch on one AC, but now they've grown up and they come back and I have to switch the ACs on of their own rooms. If I'm in any room, the AC will be on. When do you start? When I end my work in the kitchen, around 12 o'clock. Okay. From 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock, I switch it on my AC and then I get up around 2 o'clock because I have to make a few things for my kids. So 2:30, my kids come back from school and they go into their rooms and they eat in the dining area, which I just showed you. They eat there and then they go into their rooms. Then we eat, and then around 3:30, all of these things are done around all these things are completed around 3:30. 3 o'clock they come, and 3:30, around 3:30, everything is done. Then again, they go back into their rooms. So when they come back, when they come to the dining, all the ACs are still on. No, all the 3 ACs are then off when they come to the dining. Okay, fine. I will start it whenever I enter the room. Around 4, because so till when do you keep it off? Or do you keep it on? Around 4 to 7. 6 or 6:30, I come out of my room, because we have to see that, it's too much AC, then we come out to have whatever fruits we have to have, because tuitions, then have to go to the tuitions. My one kid is, taking offline tuitions, and the other is going to the offline ones. So I get into my room, and then I come out after using. And at night, then I start again. When it's dinner time, if all of them are sitting together for dinner, whenever we enter the room, after the room, when we are at the dining table, then we switch it on. And because we switch it on in bedrooms, we switch it on while we are having dinner, because we have to go back to the rooms. And why do you keep it on when you are having dinner? What's the use if you're coming out just for half an hour? So we keep it on. Okay. What about your husband? When your husband comes after work? No, after my husband comes around 7:30 to 8 in the evening, then it's not fixed, but yeah, around 7:30 to 8, when he comes back, my husband, then the AC will be on till the morning when he comes back. When do you wake up? We wake up around 7 o'clock in the morning. No, I am the one who steps out of the room around 7 o'clock in the morning. But the AC is still on in the room till the time we are in the room and we are sitting. The AC is on. Do you use fan while the AC is on? Yes, we do switch it on sometimes. And we do, because when the AC is on 22's temperature, we feel it cold. We feel it really cold. But then we put it 23. Then, the fan is in 1. We put the fan regulator on 1. It's not either too cold or not too warm. If we don't use fan, then we have to increase the cooling of the air conditioner, and we have to lower the temperature of the air conditioner. Why do you do it? Because it's super chill if you're using the temperature, and if you lowers it, so it feels you super cold. So according to it, because it gives you a chilled at 24. It's a different system. What do you feel so how do you compensate? We use fan at 1 or at 2. It's a mixture of hot and cold. I think that's the thing. Yes. 23 and 1 fan, like 23 temperature of the air conditioner and 1 regulator for the fan at 1. Will you show me like how do you do it? How do you adjust it? It's very simple. You put it around 24 temperature. Now you can put it 24, and now you put the temperature on 23, and fan you put it on 1. Do you switch it on in the morning? No. When she opens the room, if they're opening and closing the doors, when the maid comes at lunch and dinner, they switch it on the AC. But at breakfast, no, because the maid comes, she opens and closes the door, and there's a full fan, there's a half fan. So I use it full fan one only, so that we get extreme air. Okay, now you're using it number 3 when the air conditioner is not on. Yes. While you're having breakfast, you don't use it. Yes. While breakfast, I don't use air conditioners. Okay, before switching on your air conditioner, do you do something else? Any activity? Do you close the doors or windows? Yes, I close everything. Okay. And in the morning, what about the morning? Yes, yes, because we open it. We open in the morning because we want cross ventilation. So we have got so much of pollution and impurities while using. So you say that ACs give you pollution? Any room, if there's no cross ventilation, that's polluted for me. Okay, so what do you do for it? They are, even the air conditioners are there for circulation, that they tell that you circulate the air. They say that air purification is also provided, and there's this thing. I'm unable to recall the term. There's a specific term for it. It will obviously, taking out the air which is already there in the room. It takes it. How do you think this happens? Whenever I open the door, you get dust and you get impurities inside the room because of it. If you're sitting here in the room, so what do you think about the dust or impurities? If I open the door, and if I open the door, we can't open it because mosquitoes and everything will come inside, because we're living in Delhi. These all things will come, so we can't open that, and we have to save us from those things also. Then what do you? I just open it. I open the door for a few time, but not the one which has. So we are satisfied, like how much work you are, how much air purifier you want. Do you keep something that the problems which you are addressing, which will stop, like the feeling which you get, that you feel that everything is closed now? So do you do something for it? Other than, opening the doors, do you do something else? No, there's no need to do anything else. What else can we do? Like in your son's room, I saw air purifier. So what do you feel? Yes, he switches it on or most of the time, and he uses it because, like, there's one more feature. It's noiseless. You won't hear any noise. Are you hearing any noise, any sound? But that it gives you a headache if it has a lot of noise. Noise is one more problem. Noise pollution, you may say now. So the noise, air purifier gives you a lot of noise, so I don't like it at all. When the air conditioner is on, so where are you if the air conditioner is still on? We on the air conditioner in which room we are. If we are in a room, we switch it on. Do you want to be in front of the air conditioner? No, equally, it's not. You won't feel that if you will sit here or there, and you will feel more air or more cool. I don't think that's the thing. You can sit anywhere, and it's sufficient. The air which it gives, it gives everywhere. We were talking about temperature. You told me, like, when you enter the room, you put it in 18 power mode, and then afterwards, but then you change the mode. Yeah, it depends. Like, from where are you entering? If you're coming out of kitchen, then in 10 to 15 minutes. And if you're coming from shopping and you think, because you won't feel if anything is on or not, then I put it on that mode. According to if I'm at home, 22 is minimum. What about the fan speed? The AC fan speed, that's full speed, that's fixed. That's a fixed speed of the fan of the air conditioner. The rainy season around August, then you change it because the temperature, you can't tolerate the temperature. So at that time we reduce it. Any inconvenience you have any convenience to reduce the temperature or to increase it? No. when you switch the AC off, do you feel anything uncomfortable? Like what's the main reason that you switch it off? That's the only main reason. If I'm going out and then I will come back around after 3 to 4 hours, that's why I switch it off. It's not like I'm going to make a tea, then I will switch it off and then I will switch it on. It doesn't happen like that. I think it will be it will come back to the same temperature. Then I will have to again switch it on and set the, temperature and mode. So when do you feel, what's the most uncomfortable moment while you use the air conditioner? When I'm sleeping and my husband switches it off, so then what you feel is, I see, then I just wake up and say, why are you switching it off? It's not like that. Like the remote is in between our pillows, okay, and what I do is without even switching on the AC, I especially wake him up and ask him, why did you switch off the AC? Is there any application to use or to operate it? No. It's not an air conditioner which you can connect on any device or you can use it. Okay, so you can't use it, you use it with remote. Yes. Please now show me. How do you use the air conditioner? And how do you use it in the evening and how do you use it at night? So at this time, the same mode will happen. It will be the same mode. It will not change. It will change only when the rainy season is there. In winters, of course, then it's different. But in this weather, it is not at all changed. And in Rajasthan also, you have to change. And 22 is fixed. And from which month to which month do you? October mid. I told you, till October mid, you use it less, but in November, you start using the heating system, because in November, November, December, Jan, Feb, because in February also, till mid-February also, because it shifts, In February, you used to feel fine, but now still in February also, it's cold. Will you show me? So how do you use it and how do you use? So you look at the remote. I will show you. So like we have talked about heating. So how do you use it? See, look at the remote. When I use this feature, this is the feature. If I press it, it will automatically shift. You will sit here and you will, observe. Within 5 minutes, you will think of switching it off then. So you've put it on 18 temperature. Yes, now it is converted towards the heating one. So that's why. It's the hot temperature now. Yeah. The mode is changed now. Now it's again hot. Now this is the cool one. If you press this mode and if you change the mode, then it will change into this. And then you will get, mountains on it, that this is the mode you're now using. Within 1 second, you got to know that how hot wind and how hot air it's blowing. So now tell me, like you used, like when do you switch it on? No, you don't have to switch it on before. In air conditioner, in AC, you want super cool, but heating, it's immediate here. Like if you enter at that moment, only switch it on. It's not like my kids doesn't want that. If they have to enter, they would want a warm or hot room. When they're tired, they don't need all of these things actually. But yeah, in a hotter condition, you don't want that. You will want it before or prior when they come. Like you told me about the air conditioners around say 12 o'clock, and it will switch. You will switch it on. But if you talk about the hot function, how do you start and when do you switch it on? Actually, at night only. Mostly at night we use the heating function. Winters in There's a period in winters, it's super cold. At that time we may use it in the morning and daytime, but otherwise we use it at night, all night long. But sometimes we don't use it all night. And actually, we don't use it all night long. We just use it for 1 hour. Then you will switch it off. When then you sleep it, if you feel too cold in between the night, then you switch it on again. Continuity, no, we don't use it continuously. Like summers, we use the air conditioner. What about kids? Do they use the heating system? Yes, yes. Even I use less. My kids use it more. Like after a few hours they will start using it again and again. They use it a lot. And what about the kids? When do they use it? Even in the day, even when they are studying, because they are continuously sitting here. Now what we do is we go here and there and we move around, so that's why we don't use it all the time. And when you talk about the temperature, when you change it, no, they do it on their own. Do you do it? No, I choose 18 temperature, and in half an hour only it makes it too hot, then I switch it off. If I feel really cold again, then I switch it on again. Do you change anything while using it? No, I don't change anything. It's just I set it and then you sleep peacefully. With remote, yeah, though no manual thing is there, I use remote. Anything uncomfortable? Are you unsatisfied with anything, with any function in the temperature? I can't tolerate for too long. I can't. I don't like it. If if you keep everything, I feel dry. I feel dryness around, and I think everything is dried out. Internally, you feel internally. Yes, internally respiration. It's feel like I'm drying out, and everything is drying. So I don't use it. Okay. And it's not about this. Even if in the kitchen, I do not tolerate. Even if I go at somebody else's house, I ask them to switch it off. I can't tolerate much. Any type of heater, I can't use it for a longer period of time or longer duration. I can't. But my kids, I don't know how do they use it. They are comfortable with it. You also have air purifier, right, at your home. So has it ever happened that air conditioners are not used? Any month air conditioner is not used? No month. You tell me which month you can't. You can start from January. January it's too cold. February it's too cold. March again summers and winter hot. Even if you can't use all the time, but March you will obviously use air conditioner. And April, I can't tell you how harsh the weather was in India, like how hot it was. There's no month in Delhi, there is no month you cannot use, until unless you don't have the heater. You will not use air conditioner if you don't have heating function. But if you have, then of course you will use it, or in all the months in India. What about dehumidification? Dehumidifier, it will, if there is a dehumidifier, it will be a game changer. Dehumidify is such a good thing. What happens is, we live in a ground floor, and there are a lot of problems. What do we say? Sewage, there's, and dehumidifier, it will keep it so good. What's the benefit? It will prevent us from so many diseases, like respiratory system will be fine, I will be healthy, and allergies and bacteria or viruses, dehumidifier will obviously remove it all. See, it's all because our clothes are any food item, they are so stale food. So I think everything will be really great if a dehumidifier is there. It's the very, very good feature. I think it's very, very good. And specifically, if there's a mode, I will switch it on, okay, in the winters or even in the rainy season. If I get this feature, I will switch it on, because the most we would want dehumidifier in that season. You can switch it on, and no, there will be no problem if we switch it on most of the times. If my clothes are not getting dried, I will come and put it. It would be like the sunny light, okay, the sunshine. So what if you have to use a remote? You're using remote, like, and there's no Wi-Fi or smart device, which actually it's welcoming. Like, sometimes if I'm with my kids, and if I'm in a meeting with my kids or outside, even I think, like, if we call the driver, right, you switch the AC on, because when we get out of the school and when we reach at the home, because it's too hot, we feel troubled. Like, you can tolerate winters, but you will ask that you can switch on the heater. You cannot tolerate summers and the hotness, the hot weather, because we cannot. And of course I will try to use it. If we enter, and we will of course use it, that if I enter, I will get a very cold room. And of course, if there's a smart one, I will obviously try, and I will help. I will want it, of course, the smart feature. To any other feature you would like? Air purifier is there. It should be a add-on. That's a really good feature. And I would have to buy something, any other product for a air purifier, and it will not be like, and if I switch on the AC, it will pure the air. You're saving electricity, you're saving the environment, and you're not using two plugs. It's working as 2-in-1. You are saying air purifying should be there, dehumidifier should be there, and smart feature should be there. Yes, sir. See, smart feature is something different. You can switch it on from anywhere. And yes, I told you, when you come back, I would want it to be cool. Yes, of course. Yes, if my kids are actually it will be our control. If my kids are switching it on for a longer time, then I will use it. See, the main benefit is, I can't tolerate summers and hotness, so that's why. So if for example, it's my mother-in-law, and she's asking me that I am unable to switch it on, or I'm unable to use the settings, or how to change the mood, and if she's feeling too cold, and if she's feeling too hot, then at least I would use that feature for her. If she's at my home and if I'm not there, and I will use it. So what do you feel? Voice recognition should be there, or any other system, like or you should be having an application which will control it? What do you feel? I think LG welcome. I will welcome LG, and it will be specific that it's from LG and it's for LG. So I think it will be the best. It will be interconnected. It won't be interconnected to others. It will be exclusively for LG. Any concern, like while using LG? And no concern. If you have to live your life, you will have to. It's not like the bill, you will have to worry about the bill and I will compromise with my own health, or if my own body, or I will think the bill will be too much higher. We have to live, of course. And we know by the grace of God, I don't have to think much about the bill. I'm so, by the grace of God, I don't think about the bill. So do you do anything for the savings or anything at home, or do you think of it? Do you do something so that you can save the energy, or any concerns? Yes, I just give a thought, and I just pay attention that not many lights are on. No, I don't think to switch off the ACs it will save the energy. If I have to use, then I'll use. What about the noise which is created? I told you, like, I have a lot of problem with the noise, but now are you able to hear anything? It's soundless. So do you feel that at any time the noise is too much or it's very loud? No. But yeah, in other, at others place, I think the noise is too much. So have you ever thought about the noise of the outdoor unit? No, because we are so selfish. We don't give much attention to the outdoor world, because I haven't thought about this. There's nothing like that. I didn't think about it. Maybe there is a sound outside, but of course we don't pay much attention. What do you feel about it? What do you think? Do you ever think about it? If I pass, if I'm going, of course others are getting disturbed because of it, and you're giving noise pollution to the environment. At you know at night 3 ACs are on, and see, we are creating too much of pollution alone as a family. So of course there's a concern for the environment, because I can't do anything. See, even if the air conditioners, whoever is selling the air conditioner, like for electricity savings and inverter inbuilt, there are so many things which they tell, but I haven't heard of any seller that even less noise in the unit or voice less. I haven't heard from anybody who's giving all of these things for the outdoor unit also. But how do you feel about this? I think it's very, very good. It's very, because outer world gets disturbed so much. So I think it is very, very good. And if you talk about hygiene and the air conditioners, which you have to look for, what type of air conditioner do you think are the most hygienic? Hygienic, what all? How can you compare? Like, how can you compare with split? I think this AC is much hygienic, because in Windows the unit is inbuilt, and you have space in between, and the dirt, and I think the storage is too much in the window one. The pollution, we get more polluted because of the window one, because it directly touches it. So I think that's why. That's my thinking. Actually, want to know about your thought also. And that's an important element. Do you think it's an important element? Yes, of course. Actually, we are not directly, encountering the air, because from the outer, but the window, the unit is actually, it's stuck to each other. So, and if in Windows, if you look at the window, it's not, it is not installed too high. It's beside you. Always install the window beside you, or near you, around you. But so directly we're taking too much pollution from that. So you don't feel it's hygienic? No. So do you feel safe with this air conditioner? Yes. Actually, the unit is outside, so all the circulation is happening outside. But this is passing air. So I think inside our home, the dust and the pollution we have made inside, but not outside, which we get from the window AC. And it's too far off. It's distance. It's at a distance. We have installed it. So how did you think about the maintenance of this air conditioner? Okay, what do you do currently, or what do you do, and how do you clean it? Like how servicing twice a year, okay? And actually because too much of pollution, we get the servicing done thrice a year, twice when at least 3 times, because we have this is a dual air conditioner, so that's why it's 3 times, because we use it in winters also. And the filters, we have to use it because it's not the same one. You can take it out and you can do it. We can't do the filters thing. We have to call somebody from Urban Clap, we call them. Okay. And at what times do you get it clean, or at what time do you get the filters clean? Anytime when you feel, if they're free servicing, then we use it, like within 4 months gap. Like when we think that we have to start using air conditioners again, then we get the servicing done. So what do you think about yourself? Do you think that it's too above? I think about the filter cleaning, I think we should have the control to change and to clean the filters. We should control, but we won't be able to take it out because it's a whole thing. Actually, who will give so much efforts to take it out, to put so much efforts to take it out? And it's such a dirt. There's a layer of dirt. It's too polluted here. The dust, and because of it, the filter is so so dirty, and also we have to. What do you think? Do you want something easy? Yeah, there should be easy way to take it out. We can do, but if there's so much to do for it, if there's so many things which we have to do, then we can't. The ones who come like the thrice in a year, how much do you pay for the servicing? You're saying? I don't remember. So actually they have slabs. Like if you get one servicing, and if you get 2 services or 3 services, then this much amount. And then we get the service, whatever the fans in the kitchen, we get it done. That also, we get it serviced in the kitchen also. So, what if, it will clean the fans also. So we take the package. I don't recall much. I'm unable to recall. And the Urban Clap for the air conditioners servicing, what about that? We get the servicing for all 5 of the air conditioners at the same time. I think 250 rupees, around 250 rupees, just for the filters. 250 per air conditioner for air filters. 5 ACs, you get we take the bathroom cleaning, or it cleans the bathroom. Actually, the deals which they give out really good. So 50 rupees you can add on. If you add 50 rupees, then 2 fans, so they clean it. If you add as much money as you add, they will add on the services. So I think that's great. Any problems which you feel, or you encounter while maintaining your air conditioner? To maintain, are you asking? No, I think servicing is enough. The servicing is done, and I think everything is done. Yes, while servicing, how do you get to know that you have to now change and now you have to clean the AC filters? You get a feeling that the cooling is not as much as it used to be. So then you think of the filter. So what about the airflow? Yeah, actually it causes a change in the cooling. Not as cool as it used to give, or it should give. Then we used to think, and then we think about it. So what's this unit with the AC? It's a stabilizer, because we are living in India. So there's a lot of fluctuation. So if we won't put it, our AC will break down. It's a stabilizer. Like if it's high, so it will supply the electricity so that it can control the air conditioner's maintenance. Okay. So actually it's inbuilt. So it gives you regular maintenance. What if the manufacturer gives the regular maintenance? What, any other problem or any other? Actually, I don't think they are too, the ones who come and, I don't give, see, I know if you are working in any company, LG, in Toyota, they know every car and everyone knows about their packages, their deals, and they are able to clean. It's similar. If you hire any employee, you give full training, and the level which the company has, nobody else can do it, right? Will you have water? So you get the servicing done for Urban Clap, right? Earlier I used to get it done from the company, but now I use Urban Clap. Since when and why? I mean, I think 2 years we were getting the services from the company only. So if there's a manufacturer which provides you the services, if you have any problems, no, I'm sure there won't be any problems if it's from the company. So what do you think about this air conditioner maintenance program? Actually, this feature is very, very welcoming. I think AC services, like if you talk about AMC, if there's a problem in the part or if there's a problem in the cooling, and of course they will resolve it then. That's it. When do you want them to visit? 3 times a year? Okay, when you need the services to be done. See, but of course, every month they will come for the filter change or the filter clean. And how much are you willing to pay for these services? Per year? Are you asking per year? No, per year and for per AC. You want me to tell you how much I am interested to pay for per AC? If they will come to me, I think if they come and visit for a filter 9 times and 3 times for the servicing, 3 times because it's from company, then I will get it done twice a year at the time of summer and at the time of winter. So why not 3 times? Because they are smart. I told you, it will do it in a level which I won't need much more servicing because they are not much understand. They are not much aware and understanding. That's the thing which I think they are not too smart, which comes and do the servicing. They are untrained. Though they are the ones which they get into this field and they just looks at it, and then they are learning at the time they are working. Those are the ones. They are not the trained ones from the company. The company trains their employees, but you got the training and you got the services for 2 years from LG, but then you shifted because it was so expensive. I stopped. And Urban Clap is much it's inexpensive. It's cheaper as compared to the LG one. It takes 1,200 rupees per AC. And what about Urban Clap? 800, 900. when we take a combo for everyone. But in LG, there's no combo, nothing is there. Yeah, now I've so what do you think, how much it should cost? 1200 from company? If they give me offers, like how much are they offering, what are they providing, and whether I will have to call and I will have to plead them to come, or will they come on their own? So these are the things which you have to look on. Do I have to call them? Like, we have taken AMC for everything, for washing machines, for cars. Actually, even for motor, I've taken AMC for that. That's an automatic one. So I've taken AMC for that. So actually, before buying any product, we take an AMC for it. So that's the thing. So if we always think that servicing is very, very important. So that you have taken AMC for air conditioner? No, but I'm thinking in my colony only, through company only, you're thinking, or how do you think that you will get it done? Honestly, I don't know whether LG gives it or not. What if LG gives it to you? Because till now, they should, they should mail it at least. They should message. Like you're telling you will get the services done twice and monthly, and you want monthly the filter change. So how much are you willing to pay if you get the servicing done for every month? I mean, twice services. They must give you packages like, I have these many ACs and this is the offer which I'm getting. If you're taking it for 2 ACs, so this much you will have to pay, or you're taking 3. They should give me packages. A package should be given. Why will I have to think? Because I have all the products of their company. Like 5 of the air conditioners are from their brand only. Okay, so you're saying that they should come at once and they should clean and they should do the servicing at once. Yes, yes. For all of them, yes. Okay, so you want all the air conditioners of LG to be... Okay, okay. At that time, then I will go for their services. Okay. Have you ever heard that, a rental... have you ever heard about rental air conditioners? Yes, yes. Many of them gets it on rent. If there's a concept like this, that you can rent a product, renting your own air conditioner, and the maintenance... Okay, so you are saying the maintenance will be free. And if you buy it from a shop, and if you're taking it on rent, and every month, the money which you will have to pay every month, after 1 year or 1.5 years, after usage, you are paying it 1 month. See, if it's 50,000 rupees AC, you don't have to pay that, but that's your own AC. And at that time, if you're thinking that it's on rent, and your maintenance, and you will get all these facilities, including in the maintenance service. And when you cover the cost while paying for the rental product, and when it reaches to the original cost of the air conditioner, and it is all covered there. No, I am unable to understand. I will tell you what. If the air conditioner costs 60,000 rupees, let's say if it's of 50,000 rupees, and if I have taken it on rent, I've given 60,000 rupees in a year, and the 13th month, the air conditioner will be my own, and then the maintenance will be on my own. You can do it anyway. See, if it's on rent, till the time the air conditioner is on rent, the maintenance is free. All the things will be provided by the company. So what do you think about this? No, nothing special about it. I don't think it's special. It's the same thing, like back to square. It's like either you can pay through EMIs, or it's an EMI system, or you can what you can say, you have taken an AMC, because we are already paying 60,000 rupees and you're paying 10,000 anytime you pay it. No, I don't think it's I don't think it's at all attractive. It's not so attractive to me. No benefits. So for whom, for who all do you think it will be beneficial? It will be beneficial to those who are working, who are transferred to Delhi, and they know that I have to be here for 1 year or 2 years and I don't want any hassle in my life. I and my wife are working and we'll get it done. So I think maybe those who are transferred to a place, who are there to live for 1-2 years, and directly they pay 5,000 rupees, and I think at end of the day if they're transferring, then they sell it and they will ask that company only that either you take it back. So maybe for them, but those who are living permanently, I don't think a renting device or rent is good for them. Actually, there is no offer. No, this offer is of no use. It's better you should offer a service. A service program should be given. The company should get it. Either Samsung, LG, Hitachi, any, or Havells, any, they should get that this is our program. If you're buying any product and for 1 year, you have to give this much amount and you don't have to do anything else. And time to time, the company will come and our company's person will come and do everything, whatever you need. But no company gives it to you that. Has it ever happened that the air conditioner has, any breakdown of the conditioner, any malfunction? Yeah, MCB gets down. If the MCB is down, then it's not the fault of the air conditioner. Maybe there's a fault in the wiring. And I tell you, if the MCB is down, it's just because of it's just for the air conditioner. But anything ever happened to the air conditioner, whether any breakdown or any malfunction, anything which has ever occurred or which you have encountered? If I talk about LG, you were asking that about LG, right? Like you were talking, the rental provided, and they provide you warranty, right? Just imagine or think that, and if the company is giving you warranty for 60 months and will charge you for those 60 months. Do you mean 5 years? Yes. And that's the rental service. What do you mean by rentals? I mean, I want to understand it more. There's a rental service. I'm taking into consideration, I am considering it as EMI. Let's say 5-year EMI. Let's remove EMI. I will have to understand the rental. If I'm taking this product as a rent, I have to take it for 5 years, and every month I have to give money to the company, and I will and I'm using it for 5 years, the company will be responsible if it breaks down or if anything, any problem occurs to it. So what I want to understand, this is the product and its cost. I want to know what is the above cost which I have to give. What do you want to give? How can I say? Because they are not even charging the advance. They're taking the amount in installments. If the product or the air conditioner is 50,000 rupees, and if I'm getting it for 5 years, so it is 60 months, right? Okay. How much will it cost me? No, actually, I am thinking about the extra amount which I will have to give, or which I will be able to give. See, 4,000 per month is a cost, and then interest, you will have to give interest, and at least 300 rupees per month, which will be for, I think, around around 5 or 5,000, between 5 to 5,500. I think 5,000 is also enough per month for 5 years, for including maintenance. Yes, of course. Every month I'm giving 500 rupees. So 6,000 rupees, yes. So you have, you had experienced the services from LG for 2 years, and then you shifted to Urban Clap. Now you started. So was any problem? Did you? No, no, no. It was expensive. No problems. It was just expensive. No other issue, no other problems you were facing from the company. No, no, no issue. It was expensive. It's good, but it's expensive, right? Yes, yes. So just because there was a coronavirus which was there in this, but all these things were happening still. Did you ever think that there's any other feature, or any feature which will be there in the air conditioner? No, no, no. I will never think down the line that there was a pandemic which came into my life. So I will not think that way. Any other feature you would want because of this pandemic? No, no, no. Now maybe after this pandemic they feel that we are more health conscious. No, no, we were, air purificator was also there before it. We had the same problem before, but because of the pandemic, I don't think something. No, I don't want any spray or anything. I don't want anything first. No, 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 I don't need all of that. You were saying about the air purifier and dehumidifier. Yes, yes, those features are really good for me. So when you will buy it, okay, if you are going to buy an air conditioner, what will you want in those air conditioners? And as compared to what you have right now, it should be smart, okay, smart air conditioner, air purifier, and I'm sure it will come in the further future. So you have the dual one. So I would want you to tell me that in the other air conditioner, you will want what? Air purifier, it should be smart, and it is difficult. I will buy it because it's very, I want it actually. I want the dehumidifier, but I would not want to get it separate. So what are you emphasizing? Air purifier or dehumidifier? I think air purifier. Because dehumidifier for a shorter period of time, for limited time. Okay. And what about air purifier? All the time. You can use it all the time. Any other additional feature which you are thinking of, or which you think will be good for your home or for your air conditioner, which can provide you? You can use all the creativity which you have, as you are telling me so many things. I don't have to focus on designing, because now we are focusing on the features. I think design, because they are so lengthy. A round shape should be there. Okay. The design and the shape can be changed, because looking at the same AC for so many years, obviously it should be customized. Like, which color do you want? What shape do you want? The placements which you can, or you can change the placements. There's so many things which can happen, what we can want. Okay. Anything else? I won't say much about the light. They say it's button and built. They say about electricity. There's so many things which is already there. There's no use of saying the same things again, which are already there. What about inverter inbuilt? See, like, this is the thing which I have. There's a stabilizer which I have installed, separately beside it. And I, even if I would not want that to put also. And it is inbuilt. It should inbuilt, like, I think so. And for kids, they must get printings. I hope you're getting, like, it shouldn't be like an AC is in the room and it's taking space. I think the designs, you can do so much with the designing, because when we talk about designing, I don't think they have worked much more. I don't think anybody has worked much on the designing. Okay, got it. If I want to ask you, if you have to make an air conditioner smarter, like, and you have the ability to upgrade it, like you told me, smart, and you were saying that if you buy one and you can get, so what features would you want to add, which you will think, like, one you told, like, what I will want? I don't have to use the remote. I hope it recognizes my voice. Please set the temperature on 20, or temperature 20. Like, if there's a, if this, so I like the supporter. If I tell, the supporter also, like, I don't have to even wake up from my sleep. I'm just speaking, and it should listen. Like, if you want to if it listens to us, then of course they should listen. Design, voice, and what else? Air conditioner, no stabilizer needed. Okay. And because it controls the fluctuation. Yes. It's looking so bad, because it's mismatching, and I've put the stabilizer. You can't put it outside because of the rain and because of the environmental factor, so you can't put it outside, so it's looking so bad. So these things, I think it is good if you put it, all these things in it. Dehumidifier in India, I think there's no concept like that. Like the noise which you're saying, no noise. What about the size? Would you like to alter? No, I told you about the size. You can change the shape. It will be according to me. I I want these much dimensions, so I will go for that. I will think about it. Any, like, how much will you want to put? Like, how much will you pay? Why do you have to pay extra? At a time only, I will pay extra. Otherwise, I will not. if the cost is 30,000 rupees, then maybe I will give 35,000 over and above, maximum 35,000. Okay, you're saying only 5,000 you will pay extra. Yes, of course, you will. If you give me all of these things, I will give at the time of shopping and at the time of buying. Only I will pay. Okay, got it. Do you feel, are there any air treatment or any solution products which you would want? Air purifier, that's it, which I've bought. How did you got it at home? Like, how did you buy it? So in Delhi, the pollution in November, when, so my actually my son was had a problem. He used to tell me, like, I have to breathe heavily, he has to put so much effort to breathe. Maybe he was having any problems, and he used to say that I have to breathe from my mouth also. So then I thought, why not to try? Let's buy it, because even we did not go to the doctor, because he's a kid. Maybe because they are influenced when some other person tells them, they are influenced with it. Because I don't want the noise. I don't need noise at all. But yeah, the Dyson one, I think I'm liking it. No noise. It has noise, but it doesn't have much noise. Because there's no noise, that's why you want to have it, or because it's smart. Because it's looking smart, it looks smart and it works smart, so that's why I will buy. What do you mean that it looks smart and it works smart? Like, if I talk about technology, technology wise, I think smart. How do you say you can operate with your mobile? Okay. Let's move forward. I will show you a few ideas, and you have to tell me how do you feel and how did you find them. If there's just think of an air conditioner which is horizontal and slim and lengthy, which is long, and it is near and really close to the ceiling, and it's horizontally long and slim AC, and can be installed on the edge of the ceiling and harmonizes with the space. It will be stuck and it will be installed on the edge of the ceiling, and as it's horizontally longer, it can hold more air volume and provide a quieter and softer wind, which means gentle breeze. And even if the AC blows out cold air of the same intensity as the existing AC, the space can be cooled faster. Obviously, because it's lengthy and it's long, so that's why, of course, it will cover more. I told you, design, it's looking big, and that's why it's like it's not wow, because it's just length. The only thing which they are doing is it's making lengthy. They are just spreading it, and if it has a lot of wet, what about that? Why do you think that horizontal slim, you're not liking it as much as you think? I don't know. I think when I look at it, then only I will think about it, and how is it suiting in the hall. If it's a huge and big hall, it will suit there. It will be suitable for that. But for a smaller room, I will have to look, like, how is it going with the room. And I have to think. And for size, the width will not be much, but maybe it will not fit it there. Any other reason, like you're not feeling it, it's a wow. What do you think? At what place can you use it? If it's a huge and big hall, then of course you can install it there. In this room, no, I don't feel it's a wow thing to be, to be bought. No, no. If you talk about wind, they obviously tells everything is gentle. Or what about the softer wind? No, no. Okay, let's move to the next one. The second one is vertical slim air conditioner. The vertically long and slim air conditioner provides cold air from the top when cooling and warm air from the top and warm air from the bottom when heating. It's a wall mounted within reach without a remote control, so it can be operated by touch and is easy to manage, such as cleaning and filter replacement. No, not at all. I didn't like at all. The shape I didn't like. Even the first one is better than this. Like, how do you? No, this is very bad. Poor idea. So, what will you tell about the second and the first idea? What I will do is, if this is the AC in my room, I will tilt it. What if about the ceiling? If the ceiling is lower, then of course they can put it like this. If something is horizontal and if it's at the above space, I'm telling you, if a thing is horizontal, not it's not disturbing us, and you are not able to see it all the time, but you can even touch it. You can your body can you can touch it. Or if somebody is too tall, it's an obstacle basically. It's not the fine design, not at all. Not even for not for small rooms, not for huge rooms. Totally rejected. I don't like it at all. It's like in huge halls, the speakers, you know about the speakers. They are so big speakers. Like what kind of AC is this? Like a speaker? Not at all. No, very not at all good idea. No, not at all. Okay, the third one. So it's a corner type vertical slim air conditioner. It's the similar one which I showed you. The AC is the same concept, and it will do the same thing. At bottom will warm air, and above, actually what will happen, it will save the space and increase space efficiency. It will be easy to hide piping without interior work. It will You don't have to do anything for the no, 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 not at all good. Not at all. No. Whatever thing is this, even if whatever is there in this room, if you think that this is going to cause some problem or irritate, it will cause irritation. It will irritate. And the corner, if it's placed in the corner, it will irritate. If it is placed anywhere, it will irritate. It will be like it's on my head. It will be above me, above my head. I will feel that it's around me and above my head. What feeling do you get? No, no feeling. It will never be successful. Even if they launch it, it will not at all be successful. One more idea: multi-vane. In this AC, it has a multi-vane that can change the shape of the wind to suit individual preferences and situations. So generally used when you want up and down, natural soft wind, or you want to minimize wind, or you want to change the wind direction to left and right. And selecting one vane changes the wind. Fine. but you can create more diverse winds by taking out and combining the two winds. So if basically I have a basic horizontal and vertical wind and basic wind, let's say I want basic and horizontal. I got the idea. I understood the idea. I think this is very good. Depends on which kind of AC they are providing in it. If they are providing on the good, this AC only, this is, I think, very good idea. I think this is a, see, accordingly you can handle the wind, you can control the wind. You know, some people really like that, they get the air straight on them. I may get straight. See, I have you have asked me to switch off the AC right now, but it was coming on straight, right? And if I would have changed the direction, you will not feel the, you know, air. You won't feel then you will feel better. See, if you're sitting somewhere, we will shift the place, we will move from there because we are getting the wind straight. So that's not an issue. With this one you can change accordingly. I think this is very, very good. I really like it. I think I will keep it in a very good I think it's a very good idea. If you have to tell anything about this idea, what will you say? Like, I'm telling you that I don't want direct wind straight on me, so I will change it. So all the ideas, there's a soothing idea, you know, the converter, the third one, you can mix both of them, that it's going to go in all the directions. Then I think then I will do it. Of course I will try combining. And it's not the wind is not directly coming on my head and on me especially. I think that's good. And I'm not getting it straight on me. And according to my choice I will choose the combination, and I think that's great. Natural air, I will feel the natural air. You never feel troubled if there's a natural air. You will never feel it. It doesn't hurt you at all. You are troubled because of the dust and because of the AC. Okay. How do you feel this idea? Very nice, very nice. Okay. There's a last idea. This is a new form factor outdoor unit that allows the users to choose for their outdoor installation environment. The wind comes out from the top and it can be operated. So, and even if you are faced in the narrow space. So what happens is, other, like, if we look at today's outdoor unit, in this, the hot air and the hot wind will come from the above, from the upper portion of the unit, from the top. It can be operated smoothly even if it's placed in the narrow space. So you have two options, and there are two options. I think side idea is much better. See, for example, I've installed it outside. So, actually, I think this is not good because whatever I've installed outside, there's a room above that. So if the, if if it's coming from the top, then it's going above and the window is there of the room. So they will, obviously they can complain, but if it's going, and if the, hot air goes out from the sideways, then they will not come and complain it to me. And it's slim. How do you feel? Yeah, I think yes. Yes, I think this is good. This is convenient if it's slim, to install, to remove it if there's a problem, if they have to do the servicing. You have to think about others also who have to put it, you have to think about them, all those who are installing, you have to think about them also, how it will be easy and convenient for them to, place it. I get tears in my eyes, like how they are getting and how they will take it upwards, how they will get it to the floor after climbing. So I think that's the thing. So now what I'm going to show you about air solutions. Now let me know if you like it or not. So the first one is like this. So the width will be this much, but the depth is this much. See, and if you can look at the other one, the width and depth. So these are the three. Understood, the width and depth. So what do you think? How useful will it be? If it's a small room, we want lesser width and depth, and the depth also should be slimmer. And if it's sleek, then it will look better. If it's huge and it's big, then it will look really odd. If it's sleek, the second idea, if you look at, it's so sleek, right? The width is so less, and the depth also is, it's too less. I'm talking about the depth with the second one. It's looking so good. It will be at the back. It won't feel like an obstacle. Like I told you. What about this one? No, I didn't find this as great. I think first one is good and the second one is also good because the width is less. Okay. So if I talk about the width, you're saying the width shouldn't be more. So you are not liking this? No. If I talk, it's like, it's big and it will look odd. And we will think this is such a huge AC and I don't think it. What about the second one? Actually, it will look weird, What about this AC? There's a top suction and discharge. What one will you like? Like the top suction and bottom discharge or top discharge and bottom suction? So this is discharge and this is suction. See, blue one is the discharge and the other brown is the suction. So in the first one, I think the first one has the bottom discharge is better. But why? I think the effect will be much better, whether it's cooling or not cooling, the effect will be more. What type of effect and how do you think? I don't know. It will cool if it will be coming from the above. I think that will be also cool if it is coming from the top. And if it's coming from bottom, I think then also it will cool. I think both. If I talk about physics, the top discharge and bottom suction is much better. Because if I think it will cover more area if the discharge is from the top. Okay. And I think it will the bottom discharge will be instant but it will take time. So you are saying top discharge and bottom suction is better. Yes. There is one more card. You may like any of them. Again, you have your own choice. You will have to think about your room. Do you want to merges? Do you want to do you want contrast? Do you want it to be same as the color of your wall or either glossy or matte? What do you want? How do you find this? No, I think a matte will look better because any electronic item doesn't look really good if it's glossy. But again, if you talk about the features and model, it will depend on, with the model, it is, you can merge whether it's glossy, whether it's matte. If it's too glossy, then it will look odd one out, right? It depends. Like, it depends on the choice of the person. I think it's good. Now these are the colors. What do you like? I think all three of them are really good. Beige, clay brown, round green. I think there's not any of the color is not, it's not affecting your eyes. It's not giving any impact on your eyes. I think it's better to have these colors. I want the best color from all of these. I think first one is also good. I think first is much better. The ideas which we've discussed, like the horizontal one, then we saw the vertical one, then we had vertical corner, then we looked at the multi-vane air conditioner, and then we talked about the outdoor unit. So amongst these four, which one did you like the most? See, this is a failure, total failure. The corner is a total failure. I like the multi-vane. So at number one, it's multi-vane. What about the, where will you rank second number? I think the first one. The slim horizontal air conditioner, right? Horizontal and slim. Yes. What about the number third? The last one, the outdoor unit. And the last one you are choosing as vertical. That's not in my list, actually. I am not even considering. Either it's in the corner or it's normally installed. No, not at all. I did not like it at all. No. This idea did not suit to me at all. Why will I occupy my wall if I put it in this way? Not at all. I will not occupy my wall like this. It's like you are destroying your wall. Yes, it's unnecessary. I will feel like I've pasted something on the wall. You can get so many new, more designs for it. If I talk about like, how will you want to design an air conditioner for air conditioners in futures? I will design an air conditioner. I understood. See, I will use the first one. It will be sleek. It will be slimmer. The width will be less. And I'm sorry, the depth will be less. The depth and width will be less, but it will be sleek and really smart. It will be smart. And the color which I really like light colors. I will go for light colors in lighter shades with more designs. I will not go for darker shades, because you have to see, you can mix and match. The air conditioner will not look good in the wall, on the walls, and like the tones which you just showed. What about the air form, the air flow? If we talked about the wind flow, I think I'm not understanding that. But still, I think the it is much better, because I think it is better that it will equally distribute. If the discharges from the top, I think it will equally distribute. And what we say, and we say that whatever pollutants are there below, at the bottom, that are more polluted and more dust is there. So I think it will suck that, and top discharge will be better. If we talk about the direction of the air, so what would you want? Which direction should it go? See, what I'm understanding from the first one, it will suck from the bottom and it will discharge from the top, and the other one, it is the top suction and then discharging from the bottom. I am preferring that it should have a bottom suction and then discharge from the top, because pollution level below and at the bottom is much more, as per my understanding, because polluted air is much and more below and bottom. So now here, other than this, any other than these all ideas, do you have anything else which you would like to add? Sidewise, maybe? No, I think this is better. This is fine. This is better. You were saying that this is better because what I want, that it should come from the top. And if I talk about colors, like in the middle one, which we are seeing, which one are you liking? The middle one, I think, because I'm liking clay ground because it will go with the lighter shades and darker shades. But the above one, it's for merging with light colors. Like beige color is for merging. And you can, it will look good with the lighter shades and with the darker shades also. It will go for mix and match. Like what is the color of the room shade? What is the best one which you prefer? The middle one. You are preferring what? The clay brown? Yes, the clay brown one I'm preferring. Do you want it in gloss or do you want it in matte? Matte. Why? But why? No, I won't go for gloss. I don't like gloss. I don't like dark thing. So you feel that gloss you don't like. You did not like the green at all. No, I like it. But it should go with the color or the, color shade of the room. If suppose what the air conditioner covers, let's say if there are covers for air conditioner which can be placed, you can buy any color. I think I like it. This is the best thing. That's my choice. It's about the choices. Like for which room, any, like I will be requiring any shade for any room. Like I told you about the babies and kids. Like for my daughter, now she has grown up. Now she tells me that you must have seen the dollhouse, So now she's saying, because it's from long back it was there, but I can put it in a small baby's room. So I would want lilac colors. I don't want brown, green, or red colors because that colors will not suit for the kids. And accordingly, we can buy. Nothing. I think I like it. Would you like to replace the cover? Of course, yes. According to my choice, yes. And matching color of the wall. Everything I will coordinate and match. What wants and what makes a comfortable, and what makes an environment very comfortable? What are the necessary elements which you would want to make an environment beautiful and pleasant or comfortable? What do you think? I am so blessed, and I give blessings to the company who have made air conditioners. So if I'm going with my husband or kids to any place in car, I think I think I would want that person to be blessed and stay really good, whoever had introduced air conditioners in the world. So where I live, and okay, that's great. I want to know, like, if you live somewhere and you want to make that environment better, pleasant and comfortable, I think happiness, you should be really, really happy living in that area, pollution free. There should be no fights, there should be peace around you, and it should be healthy first of all. If health is down, then the problems will automatically start. And there's too much disturbance around you and you feel troubled, you are not in your, you don't feel good. So these are a lot of things which you would see for a healthy environment. Now it has been 3 years you have installed the air conditioners. Did the color change of the air conditioner? I think the yellowish, it has become now yellowish. And I think in Delhi it's common. Do you have any complaint? Do you put, yes, I'm not liking it at all. I don't like. Has it ever happened? Will it be good that you have to change the cover? Yes. It will look new. Who will know that I have changed the air conditioner or I have changed the cover? Who will get to know that? Which you would want. Yes. Great, fine. So you were saying that it should be healthy, the environment should be healthy. What else do you make pleasant? What other things make it comfortable and pleasant? It should be beautiful. Everything should be well arranged, well placed. It should be neat, beautiful effects. There's so many things which you would want. Plants, there must be plants near you, which makes a house really beautiful. What's the most important thing for you? What does it make to you? You feel happy, you feel satisfied, you get appraisal, you get praised, you feel happy, your blood increases in your body. So I think this is, so the air which you breathe and which we are actually living and you're breathing it. So what makes the the environment makes it better? What greenery, plants should be there, less population, less pollution, and of course the air will be more pure. But as we people, we are declining all of these things. So I think nothing. Do you think the air in your home, or do you think it's comfortable for you, or is it pleasant for you? Is it ideal for you? It's not ideal, not at all, definitely not, because the environment is the same wherein I live in. How much I can, for cross ventilation, I can open everything, but the air is the same which is coming from the outside, because the environment, it will clean the environment. In the morning I open the windows just for the cross ventilation. I open the doors from the backyard and from the front. The whole night, the storage of whatever we have stored from the night. So I think we can do this much. But the air which is coming from the outside, that's also impure. So what can you do for that? What makes the air impure according to you? It makes the environment unhealthy. But what makes the air unhealthy? Motor cars, the pollution, the electronic appliances like the air conditioner units which are installed. There are thousands and crores of installations of outdoors industries. There are so many things. How can I make you count all of those things? There's so many, like lakh things, thousands and lakhs of things. So what do you feel? When do you feel the most uncomfortable? I think December, and when it's festive season like Diwali. These are the stories, but it's all the time. But the effect is much more because winters, it's too cold, so the air is more. The air is heavier. So that's why we feel more. Actually, otherwise it's 12 months in a year. That's why we are able to tolerate, because I think we won't be able to do it because it's already there 12 months. What is making the air unpleasant, like I asked you? But if you talk about the temperature, if you talk about the diesel, petrol, the coil, the backyard, the crap in the backyard, whatever we do to the sea, the pollution in the rivers. There's so much plastic which is being burned. There's there's no, there are, even the literate are being illiterate now. Even the literate people are being illiterate now. So what can I say? I can make you count so many things. Okay, now what we were talking about, the air conditioners, you told me you're already using a dual one, right? And you told me that you want purifier in it and dehumidifier also. You want it in the same air conditioner. and it should be smart. No, not antiviral, but smart. Do you have any concerns? Like, it's a combo, right? 3 to 4 things. Like now there's a combination of 2. Now I have a function of purifier and dehumidifier. So, and I want it to be smart also. So what do you think? Do you think there's a concern or worry? Like, will it break down or will it malfunction in some time if you buy it? Because there's so many things already there. No. I don't feel like that way, because technology is already being advanced and it is going to be advanced day by day. They are even, it's not like there are 4 things being merged. Earlier also, like if you talk about 30 years ago, only a fixed temperature used to be there, but now there are so many, like you can change the temperature accordingly. So just because of their development, you never think that it will break down, or it's not cooling much, or it's not, getting the heat much. So why not? It can happen. I have a lot of trust on technology. So so you're saying if it comes something like that, you will trust. Yes. There was only one feature. You just have to click one button. But now there are 25 features in the washing machine. Like if you have this type of cloth, then you put it in the washing machine, this much water, this much duration, dishwasher. There are 3 things now in the dishwasher: 60 minutes, 80 minutes, 90 minutes. Why? But are you thinking, do you think that they're going to spoil or they are going to break down? No, these are the functions and features which they're getting. So do you think, okay, fine. If I talk about the temperature and concerns, so what do you mean? What do you think about coolness? What do you mean by coolness? It depends upon the outer temperature. If in winters you will ask coolness, like you will ask me about winters and I will say it's already cold. Actually, it's the comparison. What do you mean by coolness? Is it comfortable? Will it be like I want low temperature, or it's about humidity, or is it about other factors which I think I have to control the humidity also. If I'm looking into all the factors in summers also, if I'm driving, and if I switch it on, I really like it when the AC is on. If I sit in the cooler, I will feel good, because it gives you, if it gives you the air because of the water. Yes, of course, understood. If you go at somebody else's home, I can look there. When there's the monsoon weather, and if the air conditioner is on, you will feel chilled. But if there's cooler, you cannot sit because it's humid. So it depends. I even in the humid weather, I want it to be controlled by the weather and temperature. At that time, it cools a lot at that time. So what do you mean by cool and cold? Is there any difference between cool and cold? Cold is about like it's like ice, but cool is, and the coolness is the tolerance which I will have, which I will set according to me, which you can bear. Are you talking the coolness which you bear? Yes. Cold is which you cannot control. Okay, yeah, control, like I cannot control the cold. That's cold for me. Any other factors other than temperature? Any other factors? Is there anything else, any other factor which can make the air temperature comfortable? The wind, if I talk about, the directions, if there's going left, right, it should be straight. How is it going to be? Is it vertical? The fan, at what speed the fan is going on? And what's the weather? According to the weather, I put the speed of the fan and everything else. So you will call coolness? Coolness is only temperature. And which is coming directly and either vertical or the fan speed. These are the things which you will call cool. If I talk about warm, warm means again, the temperature, according to the temperature, the same thing. The wings, the wind, how the wind is coming out, because you can tolerate cool or cold wind, but not the heat. You may, because the moment we would want the movement, even if the speed of the fan is high, you will switch it off because it will make it more warm really fast. And if you're sitting on a soothing environment, like it's a soothing environment and the temperature is fine and it's tolerant to me, then I think it will be fine. For both, the both concepts, you want everything for the same things. What's the difference between warm and hot? Hot means I can't control any, like, afternoon, the hot afternoon, the hotness of the afternoon, and it's, burning, like you feel that everything is burning and I run inside my home. So that's hot. Warm would be which I can tolerate, which is bearable. See, this room is now warm. If I talk about the air conditioner, like if there's a cool mode, like you told me in a really good manner, which I can tolerate and I feel comfortable with the temperature. When I'm talking about warm, for maintaining high air temperature, right? So then it's really hot. So when you're using warm mode, what's the difference between warm and hot? Hot means it's super, like when it's super cold outside, then you would want hot mode. Like you have to make it hot really fast. But warm means it will keep it warm. It will keep a soothing environment. It will be a constant temperature for you. Like you will not feel that you are dried out, or nor you will feel that you would want more. You won't feel any of them. Okay. In hot, you will feel that you have to take out. If I'm saying warm, any other factor to maintain the temperature? Like basic factors you cannot tolerate. Slowly you can change whatever accordingly. And what else? Not too special. Temperature, whatever temperature you've set, I think that's fine. It's fine, whatever is going on right now. You cannot, you cannot pinpoint all the things. You don't do that. I will take a few more minutes now. Now you have to think of that time when the first time when you had encountered an air conditioner, the first time when you bought the air conditioner, or when you like I met for you for the first time, and I will obviously remember for the rest of my life. And after even so many years, I will know like what talk we had and how was it, how it happened. So the first encounter with an air conditioner. So let's see that a person was there who met you for the first time. When I was very little. Yes, the first time. The first time when we were not having an air conditioner at home and we were living without an air conditioner. I was very little. I went to somewhere. It was the month of May. And I'm looking at the whole room. And there were no fans, but how to sit there. But they were rich, and I was thinking it's not possible how it's cool. So at that time I got to know that there's an air conditioner for the first time. I must have seen it, but yeah, I did not use it, but like the fans were not working and still the room. So I think I was in class 8 at that time. I think I was in 6th. I don't remember. I was really small and little. What I remember, like how to switch it on. I saw that it was a window air conditioner. Then I got to know, I never knew at that time that it was a window air conditioner. There was no switch. I wasn't able to find any switch, but I had a lot of common sense at that time. Like God has given me all of these things really good. So actually, taking God's name, I took the swing and adjusted it and it was on. It was on, and afterwards I never knew how. I didn't know about the remote. I didn't know about the temperature. It was a simple air conditioner. That's it. And after switching it on, the peace I got, and how the way I slept at peace there. But still, I remember that memory, a sense of relief which I got at that time, and the air conditioner, how the air conditioner, is it like we get such a good sleep and the cooling it gives, it so great. Then afterwards, even at my home, we installed an air conditioner. What was the reason to buy air conditioner? No, I was influenced. Then we had a fight at home that I want an air conditioner at home. Then I asked my father, now we won't use now we want to use a cooler. We want an air conditioner. And the home in which you're living right now, what if there was no air conditioner here? I think I would have been fainted. I would always be fainted. Without air conditioner, I can't live. And if there's an air conditioner, but there's no heat, I think the word in summers or in hot weather, the person is always, what do we say? The capability, the brain, nothing works. A person is not capable of using the word, or the person is unable to perform and give that much output which they can give if using by an air conditioner. What is the reason they won't use an air conditioner? Maybe they can't afford it, or they are habitual that they are not using an air conditioner. So these two things, if I'm talking about a person like me or you, even if I talk, who can't live without air conditioner. So I think for us, it's very, very important for us to have it. And we are habitual, and we have adaptive, and we have adapted that situation, and we suddenly get into the room and we suddenly tell, even if we have to get out of the mall, even if I have to get out of the mall, I call my driver that you have to get the car really fast, even if I step out of the mall, the pollution, and it increases the temperature of the, okay, if I talk about air conditioner, let's say that air conditioner is now converted into a person, and it's a person now. So what do you think, how the person will be, how will the person make you feel? That person will be he won't be too hi-fi, and he won't be at the bottom. He will be a middle, he will be in middle, because he will be adaptive to really hot-headed person and very cool person also. They can make the person relaxed, and they can make the people at peace, and they will keep the person surrounding them really good. So how do you feel about it? It keeps you very comfortable. If I'm going somewhere, it will cover me, and it will make me warm after getting wrapped in a in a shawl, or if I go somewhere at a place, because it's not an air conditioner. I'm talking about a person. So it will give me coolness. It will be a natural person to me. It will help me to be in an environment which is very, very good. What will the person offer you? Comfort, peace, comfort in whatever I'm happy. It will do whatever makes me happy. And it will be according to me, whatever is done. What will be its specialities, or what will be its negatives or lack? I think it will be like, if I'm in a mud house, so what are the drawbacks? I think if the gate of the mud house, they are unable to close it, maybe that's the drawback. Like the control, it is the only one which controls everything, even if it's smart. Like I told you, you can control it. But the thing is with me, but still the control is with the other person. That's the other person if it's gone. And what will be the benefits of this person? A lot of benefits. It will go according to your needs. It will keep you happy. No problems. What type of problems you are considering to? Like if I'm feeling too cold, or if I'm feeling too hot, then I think they will manage it, and it will be according to my ideas and whatever I need. Now just think that we are talking just about air conditioner for like 3 hours now. I have a final question for you. If a responsibility is given to you, you don't have to think. You have to think that everything is possible technically, and everything is possible in the world, and you have to make an air conditioner which is ideal for you. And how will you design? What functions will you put it in? I want an air conditioner. So this is the last question, right? And I will answer you fully. See, so the air conditioner which will be mine, it won't be such a huge or fat, let's say fat. It's weird because the width, it's so big, the width is too much. So I will reduce this first of all. So it will be a compact air conditioner. I would be having the choices of the color of the air conditioner, and I would be wanting the color I will choose, and I will be changing the colors according to me. This is the design which I would want. If I talk about technology, all the like air purifier, inbuilt, I want everything inbuilt. I don't want something to be separate, like the stabilizer which I have put. I don't want that, because that's my technology. I can make anything. So I want everything like that. Dehumidifier, but even the dehumidifier, that's the only thing which will work. I don't want it to be indulged with anything else. Why? Because I don't think that air conditioner and dehumidifier is a combination. I don't think that way. Because if I am switching on the air conditioner, see, what's a dehumidifier? It soaks the humidity, right? If I'm switching on the air conditioner, it spreads humidity. So that's why I feel cold. So if it's absorbing, so I think both the things are not, it should not merge. But I will give options, of course. Like in India, they don't know like how beneficial a dehumidifier is. They don't know much about it. And because it's a polluted city I'm living in, I would want an air purifier, of course. And it will work whatever I am using. Either I'm using in summers or even in winters, I would want an air purifier to work all the time, because that's a definite need for it. If there's an air conditioner which has ventilation, so that even if you, suddenly open the door and you won't have to feel anything. The ventilation is feature. I can't understand how a ventilation feature can be there in it. But what do you think if you think about it? I think the air purifier, it's ultimately the ventilation only. See, it takes the impure air, and then gives you pure air, I think. So I think that's almost the same thing. So air purification and ventilation is similar to you, according to your mind. No, these are different things. Are you talking about air purification and ventilation? Ventilation is what, from one place you are getting the air and it is going out from the other end. But in air purified, circulating. What about, I think, air conditioner? Air conditioner is the only thing that it gives you circulation. Air conditioner is already told that it is for circulation. So when you switch off the air conditioner, so you immediately open. No, I don't open the doors because I switch off the ACs. This is my habit since years, which I'm seeing from my mother and I've looked upon. What's the benefit for it? And what's the belief? See, the pure air. See, whatever we have stored in the house at all night, we want it to go out and the other air to come in. It's a system, relief system. But if I talk about the relief system, what do you feel? What does it do to your home? The air which is already there and it is compacted from all the night. See, AC, I'm totally agreeing that AC is working totally, fully. And my son is not here in the house. But outside, and he's outside, how do you think? How do you know about its ventilation? Because he's not there in his room. How do you ventilate it? Okay. So for all the rooms you would want to open. Yes. Yes. Just for a few, like just for some time, but definitely I will open it. It's not a belief system. I do have a belief in it that this happens and it should happen. Even if you are too advanced, then you should open it. In the morning, you should open at one time, either in the morning or in the evening, but you should open it. In the morning, I open because the maid comes and you have to go and come from somewhere, then, and the cars, and in the evening the cars, and there's too much of noise outside. That's why I open it in the morning. The everything, like eating, and there's so many everything is happening in the house. The smell, the breath which we are breathing. So whatever, the fridge is on, the refrigerator, the lights are on, everything is stored inside. So I think home is more polluted than outside, and the only way to have a better way is to open the windows. No, it's not a complete way, but 10%, I think it is doing something. You have to do something, right? I would want to know the feeling when you went to Jamshedpur and you experienced the air conditioner for the first time. How did you feel? I was out of the world because I felt it for the first time, the air of the air conditioner. I'm in the mountain. I'm on mountains. Like such a relief, such a sleep, such a good sleep. It was so soothing, a relief, peace. Like I thought, wow, it cools the room so much. Even at midnight, even I had a blanket on me, but still it was so good because I didn't know at that time how to control the air conditioner, right? Very relaxing, out of the world. I hope it's done now. Oh, I think so. Give me a minute, please. Yes, I think it's done. Thank you so much for your time. And thank you so much for being with us. It was great having a conversation with you. Thank you.